Hey, what is up guys? It is Silver Sun here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my review on the Dragon Ball Super episode 44. Alright, so basically this episode starts off with some old guy doing some sort of martial arts, like he's like punching the air and whatnot, kind of training and stuff like that on planet Poof I think, or Perf. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but pretty much he's on a different planet and pretty much he's training, and then these guys show up, and then he's pretty much thinking like, oh no, he's in trouble and whatnot because he has to protect that pacifier looking thing because it seals the power of the whole planet inside of it, so it's really important for him to protect it. While basically back at Earth, Monaka's pretty much delivering, packages and whatnot, at his job still and stuff like that. And pretty much he delivers a package to Bulma, basically, and then she pretty much tells him that he needs to help her with this experiment she's been working on, and pretty much that's going to take up a bit of his time. But while that's going on, Goten and Trunks pretty much go into his truck, and they start looking around at all the packages and stuff like that. And I thought it was kind of cool, like a little bit of foreshadowing with Trunks playing with the sword and whatnot. I thought that was kind of cool. But pretty much, Goten was playing with this like inflatable toy thing, and pretty much it got really big until Trunks popped it with the sword by accident. But then the door closed, and they were pretty much locked in at that point. But then Monaka comes in, and he pretty much drives off with them, and they can't really get out. He can't hear them because pretty much he's looking at this. Well, he's listening to rather this radio station, this channel, and pretty much they're just like talking about pants for the most part. And I think they might have I think Monaka sent in some sort of like letter to them or something for them to read because they were talking about him a little bit and whatnot, and the grin on his face was just hilarious in my opinion. But pretty much he's delivering a package to the planet Potafu, and yes, I remember the name this time, so it's Planet Potafu, at least from what I've heard and seen. But pretty much he's going there to deliver this martial arts comic to that old guy we saw early in the episode, and pretty much he's just like thanking him for sending it to him and whatnot. But then when that's going on, all the bad guys from earlier show up, and they're pretty much just saying like, oh, we have to kill them and whatnot. We have to get that pacifier set, then we can unlock, the mystical water, which pretty much um enhances your power, the person's power, like 1,000 times over, essentially. And pretty much he's trying to fight them, but he's too scared to do so. So pretty much Goten and Trunks hop in, and they pretty much just beat all of them with ease. Back on Earth, pretty much Bulma looks at the security cameras from her house, and pretty much she sees that Trunks and Goten pretty much stowed away in Monaka's truck, and basically she tells Vegeta and Jocko to go in and try to, help them and whatnot. And she even calls Chi-Chi at one point, but pretty much Goku can't really do anything because he's training on King Kai's planet at the moment. And I have to say, it looked pretty cool. It actually reminded me of Battle of Gods when he was training. It looked quite similar to it, but pretty much Goku can't help, so Vegeta and Jocko have to go in and try to save the day this time. And when they do get there, pretty much they get to the mystic water, basically. And I actually thought it was gonna be like some sort of like mystical, like big, crazy, like pool of water, but it was just this little like thermos of water essentially. But in either case, they pretty much use it to increase their power, but it doesn't really matter because Vegeta goes in and he pretty much does what Trunks and Goten did earlier, just take them all out with ease until there's one last guy, and then pretty much he's trying to fight him, but then he gets tricked, kind of like how Vegito did with Super Boo. It kind of reminds me of a mix between Super Boo and Baby from GT, how they pretty much just like attack you and like absorb your power and whatnot. And that's pretty much what happened to Vegeta. He got his power taken away, and basically he got copied into this purple looking different version of Vegeta. And yeah, it looks pretty intense in my opinion, especially since Vegeta's kind of like, out of power at the moment and whatnot. But judging from the previews, it looks to be a pretty intense fight between Gotenks and the copy Vegeta, because he actually has to go Super Saiyan 3, which we haven't seen in a while. So I think that's pretty cool that they brought that back. But Yeah, I can't wait for that next episode. And as far as the animation in this episode, I have to say it was really good. I mean, everything was basically on point for the most part. You know, I didn't really see like any kind of like wonky animation or like any weird looking facial expressions or art or anything like that. Everything seemed pretty solid. But tell me, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think the animation was good? Do you think that anything else was bad or anything else was good? Please comment down below. And that's basically it for me, guys. And until the next one, Silver Sun is out.